Hello, everyone.
Well,
Hi,
greetings.
Hello.
Welcome to Trashterpiece. Tonight we
You guys
bring
catch that?
3 new radio plays. And
Three,
by
you
new,
say?
I mean very old.
New to us. Old to the world.
We will be performing Dimension X, Requiem. We will be performing Green Hornet, a ghost who talked too much. And the fabulous Dr. Tweety, program number 5.
Just the fifth one.
It had a name and I forgot to put it down.
Oh, proud of you.
It's number 5.
At least I downloaded the right
Chunk?
script this time.
Yeah.
Would you like to guide them through the interactions, even though one has already occurred?
Who?
You.
Oh, me. Oh, yeah. So you guys can interact with this show in a couple of special ways. I'm bringing up the thing. Okay. One special way you can do is $10 donation. Well, you can ask us to do an individual accent or impersonation. You can label the accent, label the impersonation, and just tell us who you wanted to do it. For $15, you can do an individual pick a tune. Basically, you tell us what style of music or what song you want us to sing our lines to. And for $20, your best value, you can get all of us to do a group accent. Yeah?
I like values.
Value. That's your value
Hey,
added
Scabby
one.
Rooster.
Yes,
Hey.
Gabby Lister, thanks for joining us.
Oh.
I don't think they do that, but I sure did.
Yeah, we're going to do it now every time they raid.
Arrested Development.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I should watch whatever you're putting down.
And at a $100, we all sing a song. No, we don't all sing a song. We all as a group sing our lines.
There it is.
That's a different song.
Yes, Sharp Stuff. Haley does have a mustache tonight.
Closer.
Yep. Inspected.
I figured it was a little easier than doing my post-it notes. It would stay on a little bit better.
You know, everyone
very
said she's
common.
always a good beard.
I know. Corona's been rough. I haven't
Yeah.
needed to change.
Coming in nicely.
Well, Scabby Rooster, you all just joined us right in time to do. We're gonna do 3 short radio plays. So stick around, have some laughs, have a grand old time.
Grand old time.
Grand old
All right, we ready to start this one?
Yeah. Well, let's go down the line. Say who everybody's gonna be for Dimension X Requiem. That's what's first, right?
Yeah. Dimension X.
Perfect. Let's see. I will be Charlotte, wife. I will be Cayman's, lawyer. Oh, well. If
You've
it
got a stage
isn't
manager.
Diva stage manager.
She made it.
Well,
If you're
Red
late, you're
banner for
late.
follow.
Jay.
Red
you're
Space
on
Panda,
time,
thank
you're
you for the
late.
follow.
All right. Who's next? Ryan?
Very confused.
Yep.
So
Go,
I'm
Ryan.
Ryan. I will be playing for the first part, Doctor and Mother. Do we do all of the plays or just
Let's just do the one we're
this
on,
one.
and then
Just
we'll
the one
at
we're
the top
on.
of each one. We'll say who we're playing.
Doctor Mother?
Right. Dr. Mother. All right, Dr. Mother. I'm Brian, and I'll be host, Fred, announcer.
I'm Haley. I'll be Del Harriman.
I'm Justin. I'll be Henry.
I'm Dino, and I'll be McIntyre, the captain.
I'm Connie, and I'll be Charlie.
And I'm Chunk, and I'll be playing young Dell and Marshall.
Yep,
There's
it
your-
That's
works.
Diva.
Yay.
Hello.
She's still
Indeed.
ba 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 boop boop boop. Anyway, that's Diva. She'll be our stage manager,
Hopefully.
What?
hopefully.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear the shit out of
We can't see you.
See you later.
Okay.
it. See you later.
Hey,
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Don't mind us, Diva.
Alfred
everybody,
Hopkins.
thank you for the donation. I need to try and do the accent of the women he left behind, or the woman he left behind with their 20 kids and whom he refuses to pay child support to. Jessica.
That's messed up, man.
It wasn't 20 kids.
It might be.
It was
Might
30.
be now. Yeah, you left before everything was done.
Ooh, girl.
I can leave. I'm like a cupcake tray, I guess. I multiple buns in the oven.
I wonder where you're going.
Okay.
Goodness.
Oh no.
Okie dokie.
Sheriff says
Explain
quarantine
what now?
means all the money we'd spend on movies, we're instead shoving terrible accents on you.
That's
Yay.
Heavily appreciated.
It's happening.
Alfred Hopkins. We love you too. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and thanks for the follow. I think you snuck in earlier.
did,
So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow.
Fantastic.
All right, we ready to start
Yeah,
this?
we hear you, Diva.
Yeah.
Are we gonna wait for Diva?
Is she just going to be the great and powerful Oz where we
Yeah,
don't get to
she's
see her?
I think so.
Krund is here, and he is angry.
Oh no.
Oh
You
no.
were saying we were going to hold on to yours until we could all do stuff in a space because you said they were like physical actions and costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
Talked about this, Krund.
But also it says fake rages. So
okay.
it's
Well,
fake.
I'm fake rage.
You're a
correct.
phony.
Big fat phony.
Phony. You're a phony.
You're a phony.
Diva says her headset isn't working, so
Yeah, it is.
Just start.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Coming through your,
Totally
your
gonna be Oz.
computer.
Eva will be playing the part of sheep.
Black sheep. Have you any wool?
We'll just write her in.
Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Yes,
we can hear you.
can hear you, Diva.
Well, somebody text her. Somebody type back. My hands aren't working.
Somebody type back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just type in that she only responds in chat. So type in
Ryan?
chat.
You have 2 hands.
I can
Yeah.
hear you now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can hear
We
you.
also hear
And
you.
we can hear you.
And we can
Have
And
been
your-
since the dawn of time.
Microphone
We're all gonna
is better
talk at the
than it
same
was.
time.
Well, I
Bop, 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 bop.
Ba 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 boopy boo boo.
So
Ooh,
sometime
Arsenal.
when I
Arsenal.
went to the movies.
Hold on. Arsenal, thank you for donation. Accent for Chunk Grover.
You son of a bitch.
Lovely.
We haven't even started yet.
No, and we're already on
I know we
track.
already have 3, right?
That's how good this is.
So
Just
let's-
as
and
Diva
let's,
has
uh,
the most precious voice. That's
Aw.
why they give her the big bucks.
Mm-mm.
So before we get too started, let's remind everyone
Too
what
started.
accents are already in play.
All
Okay.
right.
I have to do my best to be Jessica Verdi.
I have to be
I'm so
Optimus.
Yep.
And I have to be Grover.
Who's that?
A very nice
Hello.
belted friend from another show.
Oh, the one that you look like?
Hey, not all
That
bullies
face says it all. Just
That. Cat.
Rude.
So,
All right.
stage manager.
Meh.
She's on it, y'all. She's on it.
sweet.
You
Meet
want to get this party started?
No.
You so ready?
Oh,
Ooh, Uber Baldy says another accent for Chunk Cookie Monster.
Oh.
Proud of you. Proud of you, Uber Baldy.
great.
More
Lovely.
Any other blue felted friends you want to add to the pile?
Let's
maybe
see.
give him some Gonzo
Gonzo?
there or
Who's
something.
Yeah.
Gonzo.
Yeah, Tutter. Give him Tutter.
Oh, Tutter.
Yeah.
Oh, he's annoying.
Yeah.
No, that's Taylor.
this problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking better.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
cucumber.
That's from the pooping episode.
Yeah. First I pooped, and then I wiped.
Yes, poop and wipe.
Who's that? Who's the blue guy from Arrested Development? Do him too.
Oh, funny. That's funny.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
Tobias Fuqua.
Tobias.
Tobias.
Oh.
Yes.
If only I'd watched more episodes than the 2 after I gave up.
He is the never
So
nude.
good.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's a
Yes.
never nude.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We
We're
start?
gonna get going?
We begin?
You ready?
We do.
Okay. I'll read from the top up, yeah. Series Dimension X Show Requiem. Date September
Oh, thank you
22nd,
so much
1951.
Hazian, thank you so much for your donation, Steph Sharp. We have Cameron Poe from Columbia.
I don't know what that is.
It's Nicolas Cage. That's my bunny. It's very awful.
Nicolas Cagey.
On air.
Awful slow southern.
Wow, what
put
a
down,
reach.
put
I love
down
it.
the bunny. You know that.
Okay. I think
Oh,
it's
shit.
Connor like once,
This
and
is
that
getting
was like a long time.
stacked. Thank you, Oberbaldi.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh no.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Elmo.
Brian.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
Brian, it's
And
Elmo. That's
how
hilarious.
Okay.
Is it 3 lines or is it
It's
3 minutes?
3 pages.
Three
pages.
3 pages.
Pages.
Everything is 3 pages.
Yeah, and most of us are able to monitor for ourselves. If we can't, we'll poke you and say like, "Hey, keep an eye on me" or something.
Perfect. I am
Yeah.
watching, and I have a timer ready to go.
Sweet.
Yeah, boss lady voice.
Nice.
What's the timer for?
For if
Counting
you sing,
pages.
That's
What?
also different.
No,
No, we're also
sing.
doing that pages. We've
Yeah.
simplified.
then
Yeah,
I
yeah, everything's pages.
this is
See,
to
that's why I
time.
check.
Break it on the floor.
This is to time my patience when you don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that 0?
Yeah.
Crun the Barbarian. Thanks for the
Thanks for the
resub.
Thanks for the
Ooh,
sub.
Thanks for the sub.
Okay.
You
Real
did the
quick.
Cucumber. You gave her the clipboard.
Okay, stage manager, go for it.
Wrangle the cats.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Go.
I'm part baby.
Yeah, she's just saying go. I don't know why we're waiting. Hey, does Emma have a catchphrase?
Add
This
English.
is the laugh. The laugh. is
Tickle
my
me.
catchphrase.
Yeah.
Third person like a moron.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is gonna be terrifying. First I got the Koopa, and now I'm gonna have to.
It's
The coupon.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start again with the title and everything, so people know information, and then we'll get into
And
it.
just for everyone's information, here in these shows, series and show. Series means the actual name of the show, and show
Yeah.
is the episode.
Yeah, and I'm gonna read
because
it for
they're
those
British.
who might not have a thing.
Yeah.
All right, series Dimension X show Requiem, date September 22nd, 1951. All right, here we go.
Wow.
Another version of this play aired on 1955 when Disneyland opened. Oh, all right. Music, ominous rumble. Adventures in time and space, transcribed in future tense. Dimension X, The National Broadcasting Company, in corporation with the Street and Smith Publishers of Astounding Science Fiction, brings you Dimension X.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, your glasses.
Yeah, everything's falling apart. On a high hill in Samoa, there is a grave. Inscribed on the marker, there are these words. Under the wide and starry sky, dig my grave and let me lie. Glad did I live and gladly die, and I lay down with a will. This be the first you grave for me. Here lies where he longed to be. Home is the sailor, home from the sea, and the hunter home from the hill. These lines appear in another place, scrawled on a shipping tag from a compressed air container, pinned to the ground with a knife.
Oh, it's the fairground. We're at the fairground.
Wasn't much of a fair as fairs go. The trotting races wouldn't be held till 8 o'clock at night. The flags bunting and drooped in the gray afternoon, and the pitch seemed discouraged. A large black cabriolet limousine stood at the side of the road, 32 cylinders purring quietly. And over the dust and the clatter of the fair, a bullhorn blasted its highest pitch.
Hurry, hurry. I'm losing it. Hurry, hurry, Sam. This way to the moon rocket. The moon rocket, see it fly. The actual type rocket used by the first men to fly it, Sam. Chills, thrills, the romance of space, Decepticons. You can ride in for only $25. Hurry, Sam. Hurry, hurry.
Henry,
Yes, sir.
I'm getting out.
But the board meeting, sir. You're due in Kansas City at 4.
You think I need another $5 gold piece?
Oh, no, sir.
You trying to tell me what to do?
No, sir. Of course not, sir.
Then get this confounded buffalo robe off my legs.
Yes, sir.
Get it off.
Thank you for the donation of $10, Karis. That will be Oscar the Grouch for Cucumber, the only non-Kermit felted friend he could think of.
It'll be after Jessica Verdi.
Just a minute, sir. I'll help you.
Let go of me.
Of course, sir. Watch your head on the door, sir.
Let go of me.
I'm sorry, sir.
There. That's a ship. Rotten old tub. Single jet type with fractional midriff controls. Stay here, Henry. I'm going over.
Brief bridge.
A moon rocket.
Watermelon.
Tends to come aboard. Flight leaving in 30 minutes. Hurry, Sam. The Decepticons are on the way. Hurry. Hurry.
Click.
Hey, Charlie. Have you got that feed tube patched?
Well, I welded it. Good for maybe an hour.
Oh, what a crowd. They wouldn't risk a nickel to see the sun blow up.
Oh, Captain. Oh, excuse me, Captain.
Yeah? Oh, yes, Sam. 50 cents to inspect the rocket one.
Could you take a passenger on this trip? Turning to Keanu, I'm really sorry.
Same.
You mean you want to go up? It's $25.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yes, sir. Right away. Charlie, take the pitch.
Oh, okay.
Step this way, Sam. Look out. Look out for the feed lines there.
Yes, I see them.
Step right into the office. Hey, Bumblebee. Passenger for a checkup.
Okay, Mac.
You sound different.
Is this necessary?
Regulations.
Take off your coat, open your shirt, roll up your right sleeve, and how are things, Mac?
Slow. We're not drawing as much as the Cooch tent.
Damn.
Good old Cooch tent.
We know what it is.
I don't.
Ever since Starscream came to town.
They misspelled couch.
It'll pick up tonight with the trotters.
Well, I'm ready, Doctor.
All right, give me your arm. All right. Now, breathe in. Out. Breathe. 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 Sorry, Mac.
I'm sorry, I lost myself here.
Oh, it's okay. And you are also in your normal speaking voice, as is Haley.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
No go, Doc?
Cardiac condition. I couldn't certify him. Sorry.
I'm gonna do one more because my first page was really short. You mean he won't take me up?
He's the doctor.
I couldn't even guarantee you'd live through the takeoff. It's not only a bad heart, but with heavy acceleration, your whole circulatory system would be in danger. And at your age, bones are brittle, highly calcified. You can snap one of them on takeoff. It's tough.
That's a lot of doors.
Well, I rather expected it.
I'm sorry. Between you and me, we could have used the 25.
Oh, excuse me, Captain?
Yeah.
Could you and your engineer have dinner with me after your flight?
Dinner?
At my home. My car is over there.
That's your car.
Yes.
You're serious, Mac? You want Charlie and me for dinner?
Why, yes.
Okay. I don't see why not. Thanks.
Dinner.
Clink, clink,
Dinner
clink.
sounds.
Clink, clink, clink.
Charlie?
Water bottle.
Hey, Charlie, you've had enough.
Lay off, Mac.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Captain McIntyre, cigar?
Thanks.
Light?
Oh, yes, thanks.
You know, it's hard for me to see with any holder of a master's ticket what would quit the Earth Moon run.
I didn't like it.
Yeah. And don't hand us that. It was Rule G washed you out.
All right. So I took a few drinks. I could have squared that. Too many regulations, red tape.
Yeah.
Tell me, gentlemen, are you satisfied with what you're doing now?
Are you kidding? We've been pushing the old junk heap for a year. Half the time the sheriff has an attachment on the ship for a fuel bill. It stinks.
Would it help you to get back to the moon?
Well, sure. I could get a short haul job hopping ore. If I kept my nose clean, I might even get back on the run.
Captain, would you be open to a business proposition?
What is it?
Do you own a rocket?
Barring a couple of liens against it.
I want to charter her to take me to the moon.
What?
Did you hear what he said, Mac? He wants us to fly that old heap to the moon.
Oh, no. Can't do it. That old boat's worn out. I don't even use standard fuel, just gasoline and liquid air.
Why don't you charter a regular company ship?
Oh, no, I can't do that. My company charter comes up before a congressional committee this year. They have to follow the regulations.
You can't pass the physical? Now, if you can afford to hire us, why don't you bribe a couple of company medics? It's been done before.
I know, but not for me. I'm Dee Dee Harriman.
Harriman?
Why, you own the company. Hey, what are you giving us?
I own a large percentage of the company, but the other directors won't permit me to jeopardize the franchise.
Ha! Can you tie that, Mac? A guy with half the money in the world and he's up the creek.
Shut up, Charlie.
He's right. Well, Captain,
It's against the law.
I'd make it worth your while.
Sure he would, Mac. D.D. Harriman. He'd make it worth our while.
Why do you want to go back to the moon so bad, Mr. Harriman?
It's the one thing I've really wanted to do all my life. I may be 50 years older than you are, but when I was a kid, nobody believed we'd really reach the moon. You've seen rockets all your lives, but when I was a boy, they laughed at the idea. But I believed. I wanted the moon then. I used to stand in the backyard and stare at it.
How far away is it, Mom? Oh, wait. Hello, little children. How far away is it, Mom?
The moon? Far enough.
Why don't people fly to the moon?
They can't.
Why not?
They just can't now. Not now. Anyway.
Someday I will
What?
fly to the moon.
Sure. Come on now, Del. Inside. It's the way past your bedtime.
I wanted to go to college, engineering, then the University of Chicago, then Yerkes Observatory. That's what I wanted. But I didn't get it.
You see, Del, Dad and I wanted you to go to college. We planned it. We saved for it. But with your dad gone and the girls growing up, I just can't manage it. The insurance won't cover us, and it's getting harder to make ends meet. You've been a good boy, Del, and worked hard to make out. You'll understand.
Feels a pause.
I understand. And I worked. Stock boy at the old Ford plant in Detroit. Accountant, credit manager for the old mail order house, then New York, Wall Street, and then transportation, the monorail line between New York and Chicago, the Atlantic Pressure Tunnel, and then Harriman Rockets.
Del, I want to talk to you.
I'm working, Charlotte.
You know you talk to me now, Del, or you may not get another chance.
What is it?
Fred Lott was in. You sold out again?
I run the business, Charlotte.
Del, I'm fed up with it. Up to here. I married you because I love you. I still love you, but I'm fed up. This does sound like Jessica.
Now, what is it, Charlotte?
We're not young anymore, Del. Fred tells me you've bought into a bankrupt engineering firm, sunk every nickel into it.
Well, they own the Schwarzmiller fuel injector patents. I need them.
How many times do we have to start over? I'm tired. I'm not asking for millions, just a little life for the 2 of us and the 20 kids.
I'll pull the money out.
Yes, I know you will. 20 hours a day on Benzedrine to stay awake and neobarbital to sleep. Oh, Del, I can't stop you from doing this to yourself, but I won't let you do it to me.
Feels a pause.
I didn't know about the divorce for a month. I lost the papers under a stack of blueprints and stock prospectus.
Here's the news flash, Del. Strato Rocket reaches Paris. We've got the franchise lined up. The House Committee is solid. The Federal Rocket Commission is okay.
The next step is the moon, Fred.
Sure. Look, Del, if we cut the freight train in the tunnel, we could...
I'm serious, Fred. The next step is the moon.
Del, you've been riding that joke for years.
It's no joke, Fred. I've signed a $4 million research contract with National Fission Corporation and guaranteed the next 2 output of the Brookhaven Atomic Energy Institute.
Del, you couldn't. That's every liquid asset we have. You can't do that on your own initiative.
I have, and the board will back me up, Fred. We're going to the moon.
Bum, bum.
That night, I walked through the park, watching the full moon move across the sky. My old friend, I could recognize the wrinkles. Chrysium merfeduntiatis, mer tranquillitatis, the lunar Apennines. It took
Apennines.
It took 2 those ones, the anemones. It took 2 fraudulent bankruptcies and an investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission before we did it. The moon. There were 3 injunctions on the rocket before it blasted off. I was going on the second trip, but my considerate board served a court order on me.
You can't go, Del.
Fred, I'll break you if it's the last thing I do. I'm going.
Del, you've got a bad heart, and that's no secret. If you die out there, the whole card house comes down. We've got an equity in this corporation, and we're going to see it protected. You've sucked us in on this wild scheme, and now that it paid off, you're going to sit right down here on Earth and see that the dividends come out on time. You're not going to the moon, Del. Forget it.
Feels a pause.
Do-do-do.
Boom, 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 boom.
I never went. By the time my lawyers shook off the restraining orders, the first cargo rocket had crashed into the Pacific and Congress rushed through the Space Precautionary Act. My heart was kept earthbound. But now I'm old. I've lived longer than I should. But I would not let myself die. I will not until I have set foot on the moon. But I will not die until I've set foot on the moon. There, Captain McIntyre, you ask why I want to go to the moon? Well...
You find a ship, Mr. Harriman. I'll drive her. You'll get to the moon.
Bridge.
But, Mr. Harriman...
You heard me. Sell out my holdings. I want every share I own realized in cash as soon as possible.
But it'll depress the market, sir. You won't realize the full value of your holdings.
Don't you think I know that? I was juggling stock before you were born. I can afford to take the loss.
Yes, sir. Oh, Mr. Harriman, there are 2 men outside.
Who are they?
A Captain McIntyre and a Mr. Schwartz.
Oh, well, send them in, Henry. What are you waiting for?
Yes, sir, of course. Immediately, sir. This way, gentlemen.
Mr. Harriman.
Well, Captain McIntyre, I'm glad to see you. And Mr. Schwartz, come right in. Come.
You weren't kidding about that job for us, were you?
Certainly not. You're not backing out on me, are you?
No. We need this job.
Yeah, our ship is lying in the middle of the Osage River where it just split open like a herring.
You weren't hurt, were you?
Yeah, it's sprains and bruises, that's all. We jumped.
I caught a catfish with my bare teeth.
True.
That's all right. Then we can get down to business. I'll have contracts drawn up for you. You two will have to buy me a ship. I can't do it openly. My dear board of directors will find out and slap a court order on me.
But we can't get credit.
Don't worry. I'll supply the cash in advance. Pick some ship that can be fitted for the jump. A Stracto yacht. Apply for a Stracto license. Then, after it's issued, you move it to a piece of desert. I'll find a strip and buy it.
You mean fit her out there?
Yes. We'll install extra fuel tanks, change the injectors and timers for space flight.
Charlie, do you think you can manage the changeover without a dockyard and shops?
Well, I'll have to have a load of power tools and a lot of time. It'll be haywired and spot welded.
Just so it doesn't blow up when I slap the keys.
It won't blow.
Well, that's what you said about the last ship.
Now cut it out, will ya? I ask you, Mr. Harriman, that last ship was a junk heap and we knew it. Now this'll be different. We're going to spend some dough and do it right. Ain't we, Mr. Harriman?
Spend all the money you want. I'll see that you get it.
Rich!
132 shares of Apex holding at 60% of par.
Check.
52 preferred of Spaceways fuel, 50% of par.
Check.
And that is the list. Mr. Harriman, there's a process server outside.
What is it?
I don't know, sir, but I think it's a subpoena.
I was expecting that. Henry, get Mr. Kamens on the phone.
Yes, sir.
I think it's time for my lawyer.
Walla 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 walla.
I think
This is a court.
Order.
Gavel, gavel.
May it please your honor, counsel representing Mr. Harriman's relatives contend that his behavior for the past few weeks gives clear indication that a mind brilliant in the world of finance has become senile. They petition you to declare him incompetent and to assign the conservator to protect his financial interests and those of his heirs. May I suggest that in his last few words, my opponent gave away his entire thesis? It is evident that the petitioners believe that my client should be to conduct his affairs in such a way as to ensure that his nephews, nieces, and 20 children and their issue will be supported in unearned luxury for the rest of their lives. Like vultures, they descend on him. Now, while it is true that he has sold his holdings, is it strange that an elderly man should wish to retire? We pray this court will confirm my client in his right to do what he likes with his own. Deny this petition and send these meddlers about their business. Bridge.
Well, Kamens?
He reserved judgment till tomorrow.
Which way is this cat gonna jump?
Well, Judge Embry is a strange one, Dell. He assured me he has a high regard for personal liberty and then added that any action that he took would be in your interest. But he did say that men do become senile and must be protected. I could go either way.
Senile? He might rule against me.
Yes, Dell, he might. We'll know tomorrow. Bridge.
Here it is. Disappears. Are you eccentric, Mr. Harriman?
Well, they used to call me crazy, but it depends on your credit rating.
A bench warrant under contempt proceedings has been issued.
They won't find me out here. How's the work going, Charlie?
Well, my end's in pretty good shape. We finished the second pressure test on the new tanks and the fuel lines today. The ground tests are all done, except for the calibration. Takes about 4 hours, unless I run into some bugs.
How about supplies?
Food and water on board, 3 vacuum suits, a spare, and service kits. I'm short navigation equipment, but give me a sextant and I'll get you down on the moon at any spot you name, just from a general knowledge of relative speeds in orbit.
All right, Columbus, we know you can hit the floor with your hat.
Are you ready to go? My nephews will have detectives out looking for me.
Well, I could run those calibration tests tonight. It'll take till midnight. After that, it's up to the Commodore here.
There she is, Mr. Harriman. That's the job that'll take you to the moon.
It's a good ship.
Hey, Max, stop the car.
Charlie's out.
Look at him. Where's his medicine?
A vest pocket. Break the glass. All right, hold it under his nose.
He looks lousy.
Oh, there. He's breathing easy. He'll come around soon.
Mac, we ain't going through with this.
Why not?
It's murder. He'll never stand up under the initial acceleration.
Maybe not, but it's what he wants to do. You heard him.
I don't like it. He's an okay old buzzard.
What do you want to do with him? Send him back to Kansas City to his no-good nephews, so his no-good nephews can shut him up in the cellar?
No, but...
Okay, then. Now, get out there and make your setup for these test runs. Get that ship ready to fly.
Bridge.
Marshall?
Hey,
Marshall?
hey! Oh, welcome.
Me?
Yeah!
Oh,
Hello, little kid. I have to say that. How many other people are out there on this desert?
what can I do for you?
You, James McIntyre?
Hey, Mac.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what's the matter, Charlie? Oh,
You McIntyre?
yeah.
I'm the deputy federal marshal in this district. I got a warrant for your arrest.
What charge?
Conspiracy to violate the Space Precautionary Act. And you, I suppose you're Charles Schwartz, huh?
Yeah,
Well, I've got one for you too.
thanks.
And a man named Harriman got a quarter to put sails on his spaceship.
We haven't got any spaceship.
What are you doing, kidding me? What's that, a kitty car?
That's a strato yacht.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll put the seals on it till the spaceship shows up. Now, come on, where's Harriman?
In the shed over there.
What shed are you?
How?
Oh, my knuckle. That's the one I broke playing football. I'm always hurting that finger.
Charlie, we gotta hurry. Get Pop into the cabin and strap him to this hammock.
Right. So long, deputy. Oh, my knuckle.
Bridge. She's warm, Charlie. Yeah, she is. Everything's set back there?
I don't know. I didn't have the time to run the test.
Tough. You all right, Mr. Harriman?
I think so, but these straps are so tight.
Have to be when we blast off. All set, Charlie? Give me control.
Yep. Just keys.
1 bank.
Yep.
2 bank.
There's an auxiliary out.
We don't need it. All right, boy, hang on. Let's go. How are you, Pop?
I'm doing fine. Couldn't be better.
You better stay in your hammock. I'll loosen the straps a little. What is it?
Nothing. Just go easy on that side.
Pop, you ain't fooling me none. You got a couple of busted ribs. Well, there isn't much I can do until we ground. You take a neobarbital and I'll wake you when we cut jets.
No. I'll stay awake.
Okay, just as you say, Pop.
For a trip in outer space.
All right. She's on automatic, Charlie. How are the tubes holding up?
Fine. Chad is a drum.
Candle's nice.
How's Pop?
Alive, but he's in bad shape.
How bad?
Cracked a couple ribs in the takeoff. I don't know what else.
You think he'll last the trip?
His heart was pounding like an off-time valve.
He'll last. He's tough.
Tough. He's delicate as a canary.
I don't mean that. He's tough down inside where it counts. Just the same, you better set it down awful easy if you want him alive.
Yeah, I'll make a full swing around the moon and ease her in on an involute approach curve. It'll go fine if we've got enough fuel.
Rich. Purr. Meow.
What? Who called me?
Something wrong, Pop?
I thought somebody was calling me. I must have been asleep.
I swung your hammock around. We're breaking now. There, she's ahead.
The moon. I've seen 1,000 photographs. There. That's Copernicus and Tycho and the new Minerva Mines dome.
You know it all right, Pop.
Well, where are you landing?
Mare Imbrium, between Aristoteles and Archimedes.
That's about 40 miles from Lunar City, isn't it?
Sure.
It won't be easy landing without ground approach radar, will it?
I've done it before.
Not without a second pilot to punch the statometer.
Yeah, that.
Science
Pop.
words.
Pop, you ought to have a mate's ticket. You know the whole routine. You must have really studied up.
Yes, that's all I could do. Study. Till now. Look.
We're on page 27. There we go.
I'll take it from the top. That's all I could do. Study. Till now. Look at her. The moon. I feel as if I were coming home.
Yeah.
Look.
Charlie.
Switch.
Yo?
I'm taking her in, cutting full power.
You're nigga good, Mac. Can't take Pop the rough one.
Shut up and give me the power. I'll do my best. Okay, statometer setting punched. Hang on, here we go.
Bridge for a lonely landing.
Lousy. Why I oughta.
Swift rough landing of the ship. Then out.
That was a lousy landing, Mac.
Statometer drift.
That was our passenger.
Quiet. I'll look.
I wouldn't make any bets. That landing stunk.
Will you shut up? I did my best. Hey, Pop.
He's alive. There's blood in his mouth.
He's trying to say something. All right, take it easy, Pop. We're down.
Where?
Take it easy.
Vacuum suits. Where are they?
Whoa, now steady, Pop, steady. You can't go out there yet. We've got to give you some first aid.
Give me that suit.
What do you think, Mac?
Might as well get his suit out of the locker. Yeah, use the big one. He'll be more comfortable.
Okay, Pop. Easy now.
Hurry.
Seal these zippers, Charlie.
Zip of zippers.
All right, now take it easy. All right, the helmet. Air diaphragm set.
Check.
Air valve.
Set.
Lift it on them.
Don't hit him there.
Click.
All right. Come on, Charlie. Let's get into our suits and we'll carry him out of the lock.
Slight echo on voices of
Easy with him.
Okay.
Okay.
You all right, Pop?
You all right, Pop?
Outside.
Side.
Take me outside.
Side.
His left leg is gone.
On.
Get your shoulder under him.
Shoulder. Then him.
Right.
Right.
Open the lock.
All right, Pop. Come on. We're going out on the moon.
For a walk on the moon. Period. Exalt the tent.
Now in the background.
The moon.
All right, we're gonna leave you out here to look around while we get ready for the hike to town.
Town.
You all right?
Right.
The moon.
We have to break out the air bottles and rig a stretcher. It's 40 miles into the dome.
Oh.
Charlie, prop something behind his head.
Okay. There. Comfortable, Pop?
We'll be back soon.
Music up.
To signaling
The interior on
in the background.
The moon. I can feel the pumice dust. And it doesn't hurt anymore. And there's the earth overhead. The earth in the sky. Green, blue. I'm on the moon.
Dell?
Charlotte? Thought somebody called my name. I'm getting old. My mind wanders.
Wormy, you see him? Dell?
I just remembered who you are.
Charlotte? That's you, isn't it? I made it, Charlotte. I'm on the moon. You didn't understand. You were afraid I wouldn't take care of myself. But I made it.
Yeah? Dell?
I'm on the moon.
Scram.
Come on, Charlie. We better get Pop going. Here, give me a hand getting him on the stretcher.
Never mind the stretcher, Mac.
What's the matter?
He don't need it. He's dead.
Oh. We'd better get out the pumice skis and the air bottles. It's a long walk to town.
Well, yeah, but what about him?
Looks as if he's resting, doesn't he? Propped up, looking out on the pumice.
Well, he got to the moon. Come on, let's start walking.
You've just heard another adventure in the unknown world of the future. The world of Dimension X. Imagine a planet where somewhere in the universe where night comes only once in 1,000 years. The friendly darkness night brings to our own world on this far-off planet is a thing of terror, a breeder of panic and evil. Be with us next week as we bring you Isaac Asimov's Nightfall.
Weird accent, pen and BG till end.
Dimension Dimension X is presented, transcribed each week by the National Broadcasting Company in cooperation with the Street and Smith, publishers of magazine Astounding Science and Fiction. Today, Dimension X is presented Requiem, written for radio by Ernest Kinoy from the story by Robert Heinlein. Featured in the casts were Cucumber, Chunk, Dino, Connie, Haley, Justin, and Ryan. The end.
Yay! Oh, that was so sad.
It was dark. Yeah, jeez.
But like so sweet.
It was really sweet.
Yes.
That was a
That's
nice
Dimension
story.
X, baby. You never know what you're gonna get.
It was a super sweet story. That's what he wanted. He wanted to die on the moon.
I know what you're gonna get. An almost Twilight Zone.
All right, coming up next is the Green Hornet
Woo-woo.
in The Ghost Who Talked Too Much, which first aired May 30th, 1939.
Wow.
Do we want to go over who we're doing for this one now?
Yeah.
Go ahead and cucumber.
Okay. I'll be Ed Laurie, a reporter. Woman. Elizabeth, a young woman. And one newsie.
Ah. And I will be playing Britt Reed and the Green Hornet.
Different people.
Oh,
I'll be playing Raja.
Ah.
And I'll be playing Abbott, Raja's accomplice.
I will be playing Marjorie, the photographer.
I will be playing Myra, Lenore, Casey, Benny, Jane, Second Man, and Lucia.
Second man, my favorite.
Oh, I'm also first man.
I'll be playing Greer, Raja's helper, reporter, and first cop. First cop.
First cop.
First cap.
First try.
First cop.
To be
I'll be,
cop number 2.
I don't know where you are. I'm Dino. I already said my name.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Yeah,
playing
who are you?
announcer. I have no idea. I'm going to be playing the announcer, Kato, and a second cop who's Irish, but I'm not good at Irish accents. I'm not
So
on
you're
that.
definitely going to try it then, right?
Hey, the Emperor
Sure.
Strikes Ass. Thank you. And we missed a follow.
Gailey?
Oh, Gally. Thank you.
Yeah, Ali.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for the follow.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready.
The Green Hornet.
Low timpani accent. Boom, boom.
Hornets buzz.
He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. The adventure of the Ghost Who Talked Too Much. The events and characters depicted in this drama are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
My name in life was Homer Burley. I have a message for my wife. Is she within the hearing of my voice?
Homer, my dear husband.
Have you anything to ask your husband?
Homer, dear, are you happy?
I would be happier, Myra, if it were not that I'm worrying about you. I don't want you to go hungry.
And we have a group donation.
Okay.
Thank you, Arsenal Roy 2K, for the donation of a Russian accent for everyone.
Yes.
До свидания. До свидания.
Да.
I'll just start.
Take your line again.
Yeah. I would be happier, Myra, if it were not that I'm worrying about you. I don't want you to go hungry to no poverty.
Blah, blah, blah.
You left me that insurance.
It needs the wise counsel. Mira, I want you to see his name. Abbott. Abbott. Then I will not worry.
Homer, are you still there?
I am afraid I have lost contact with him, Miss Burley.
Oh, there's so much I still wanted to say to him. Call him back, Raja.
Tonight I am exhausted.
Oh.
Perhaps another time. He gave you one message, though.
Abbott. Abbott, I'll see him. A man named Abbott.
Somber transition.
Mr. Abbott's office. I'm just gonna make some an appointment. What? Have you met him before? Very well. Please come down at 3 tomorrow. Yes, I'll put your name down. Thank you. Goodbye.
Click.
Is Abbott in his office now, young lady?
Oh, yes, sir.
It is time for his daily reading.
Of course, Raja. Please go right in. He's waiting for you.
Oh, well, Raja.
The time has come, my friend, for a study of today's horoscope.
My checkbook, you mean?
That's it, Abbott. How's business?
Going good. Since you moved into that swing headquarters.
Is this your cookie?
No, this is my Russian. Shut up, this is my Russian.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do cookie after this. That might sound similar.
Everyone here is like from Russia via Dracula's
Von
castle.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Nah. I had a couple new ones yesterday, and I called back their husbands.
Women with cash?
Of course. I made sure they had enough dough before I went after them.
Good going.
I'm branching out more, Abbott. I'm putting a girl in to do nothing but to check on the death notices and adding another woman to the sales force.
Stealth force.
Of course. After I have learned considerable about a certain widow, she has to be sold on the idea of coming to me for an interview and a sitting, doesn't she?
Well, I'll be, Raja. You are right.
Furthermore, Abbott, we are not going to be quite so barefaced in taking their cash for wild stock.
What do you mean by that?
Precisely what I said. We're going to run this office of yours more along the lines of a dignified brokerage house and actually make some legitimate investments for some of these people. We can run a lot less risk with the law, and I still make a bigger thing of the business.
Now look here, Raja. Suppose you run your crystal gazing emporium and you let me run this investment office.
You good?
Good. Oh, I'm good.
Excuse me. As long as you run it along the lines I will consider it intelligent, you may run it. Otherwise, I will interfere.
But I am a...
I don't propose to see both of us land in prison, you see.
I've done all right so far.
And I will see that you continue to do all right. Now, how much have you taken in since yesterday?
Miss Wilder came in with $5,000 to invest. It went criminal a little bit.
What did you do with it?
You got to do the bad Kermit from Muppets too.
Number one.
You're gonna be Cookie Monster after this page is done.
Sold her some Continental merchant stock.
That is utterly worthless.
Sure, but she won't know what for a long time. The profit of that deal was $2,000.
Anything else?
Okay, that's all.
Abbott, you are a fool to try and double-cross me.
What do you mean?
Do you think I have so many facilities for gathering data without using them for the most important angle of my business? You seem to forget a matter of 500 you took from a woman named Joyce. Moreover, Mrs. Wilder left 10,000 with you, on which my share amounts to 4,000.
Oh, who told you that?
I'll take the money in cash, Abbott, and don't take such risks. I might decide to find another broker to work with me.
You tried that, and I land you in jail.
You will land me in jail? For what?
You in this racket as deep as I am.
That's a matter of proof, my friend.
Red.
Boom.
Hey, Casey, here is a funny one for you.
What's that, clicker?
What? Why, if this isn't a Lulu, get a load of this negative. And be careful, it's still wet from the rinse bath. I shot a picture of this Raja at the Hotel Continental affair this afternoon.
Yeah? Well, what about it, clicker?
Well, the doggone negatives are positive, you see. That Palooka has such a dark complexion, he shows white on the negative. Now, isn't that something?
Who is the bird anyway, clicker?
Oh, Raja something or other. Didn't cover the story, just took a couple of shots of him. He's the new rage of the society dames.
What's he do? Look into a crystal or something?
Oh, he does all the tricks. Crystal reading, spirit tapping, table tilting. I was talking to a couple of dames over at that meeting. They claim he brought back a spirit of their dead husband.
Ugh, ridiculous.
Well, I'm just telling you what they told me. Boy, I would like to try to get a photograph of one of those spirits.
Reed?
Reed.
Oh, God.
Reed.
I forgot his last name.
Reed has entered the chat.
Reed
Reed.
and the Green Hornet
Read
are the
'em.
same person.
Spoilers.
Afternoon, Miss Case.
Spoilers.
Oh, hello, Miss Binny.
Oh,
Hello.
hello, Mr. Reed.
I didn't know whether you would be in or not today, Mr. Reed.
I usually get in once during the day.
Very Russian. Nice.
I was showing Miss Case this negative, Mr. Reed. It is a new sensation in the spiritualistic world.
We're still. I thought we already finished all the Russian.
Yeah, we're done with Russian.
We are?
Sorry, I was unclear. Is it just 3 pages?
Just
for
3
all?
pages flat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Done. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All
They
right.
got freebies.
Technically, I am Russian now. Continue.
Who's that?
The Raja.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Reread this?
Oh. A couple of girls were talking about him last evening.
Well, I'll tell you, that guy's a sensation. He's got everybody talking about him.
He also has a good press agent. He's hammered at us from the first time he first showed up in town. Sent enough stuff into the office here to fill half a dozen of Gingham's waste baskets.
No wonder I've never seen any of it.
Yeah, Gingham is allergic to fakirs, fakes, and racketeers. Gunningham.
No, Gangham.
Gunningham.
Gungam
Gilligan.
style.
Gangnam.
And press agents.
No wonder those stories on the Raja didn't get him. He probably thought you might let one of them spirits or them see print.
Do you suppose this Raja really has something on the ball?
He's just got enough on the ball to make himself a fortune. But you know, Mr. Reed, there are no ghosts.
I'm surprised that the law doesn't step on a man like that.
I don't know what the law should do. I don't know why the law should.
Well, in the first place, he's obtaining money under false pretenses.
Yes, but Mr. Reed, he really does give people some comfort. Don't you think so?
Comfort?
Maybe there's something to that, Mr. Reed. I hadn't thought of that angle. If it gives a woman comfort to think she's hearing from her departed husband, well, surely it's worth whatever Raja charges.
Unless he goes beyond that.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I've heard of men like that. That aren't satisfied with the fees they charge. They suggest investments for people, and they use that as a means of robbery. However, we have a newspaper to run.
Well, look here, Mr. Reed.
Yeah?
I'd give a week's pay for the chance to take some pictures of one of those seances.
You'd give a week's pay?
Oh, that would be something new. Why not let me sign up for one of his weekly meetings and take along a hidden camera and some flashbulbs? Maybe if a ghost appears, I can get a picture of him.
A picture of a ghost?
Well, wouldn't that be something?
Miss Binney?
Huh?
The Daily Sentinel couldn't endorse such an unethical proceeding.
That's what I was afraid of.
I'll be in my office, Miss Kane, if anyone calls.
Very well.
And, by the way, if someone should happen to already have a good picture of a ghost taken at a seance, I'd be interested in seeing it. We might use it for a Sunday magazine picture.
Aha! I get it. Look here, Casey. Don't you worry about someone just happening to have that sort of
And we have a donation from Arsenal Roy 2K. Thank you so much for your donation of $10. Ryan, you have Seth Rogen. I'm not even going to show.
Right.
Have fun.
I did a really good one last week, so just go off of that.
Yeah, it was like
Nailed it.
perfect. That's the best I've ever heard.
Oh, jeez. Okay, where was I? Oh, aha! I get it. Look here, Casey. Don't worry about someone just happening to have that sort of picture. I'll be around with one inside the next couple of days.
Clack, clack, clack. Tick, 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 tick.
Hiya, clicker.
Boom.
Hiya, clicker.
Lowry.
Lowry?
Lowry? And Lori. Oh, it's me!
You fool!
What is it anyway?
Huh?
Idiot.
Huh?
That's my line.
Yeah,
Huh?
say it.
No, you skip. There's another one.
Oh. Hey, Click. How's the girl photographer these days?
Hi, gang. Oh, hey, Lori.
Huh?
Well, this way, fella. I want words with you.
Well, what's up?
Come on over here, where the super snoopers won't get an earful of my plans. I need cooperation, and you're the guy to give it to me. Right here, I'll do. Sit down on the edge of the desk or someplace. I gotta make a call. Look through that drawer, will you?
For what?
See if you can find a small camera of mine, the Leica.
Uh-oh. Candid camera shooting, huh?
And how? Here's the number.
Hey, does it ever occur to you that you could clean out this drawer sometimes? It makes things easier for yourself.
Careful, you don't break any of those filters.
Great Scott, how do you know what's in here?
Oh, there's the Leica down at the bottom. Pull out that photo flash attachment 2, please.
Where are you going?
We're going to get a spiritualistic seance, Lori, and get a picture of a ghost.
Now, have you gone screwy?
Maybe so.
Here. This what you want?
That's it. Close the door. I'm going to try and horn in on one of those meetings with this Raja. He has in that new swanky apartment of his.
You go out of your way looking for trouble, don't you?
Wherever there's trouble, there's a picture, Laurie. And I go a long way for a good picture. How much money you got?
Money? What's that?
No fooling. Let me borrow a couple bucks, will you? I got a couple of flash bulbs and say, Laurie, have you got a suit pressed?
We have to dress up to go there.
Well, you gotta look civilized. The Raja has quality of folks at his meetings. Okay, here he is now. Is this the Raja's studio? Well, I'd like to know if it's possible to attend one of his meetings, one of the seances, you know.
Seen at
Soft music came from an unseen source in the velvet-draped room where Raja held his seance. In the incense-filled atmosphere, amid luxurious furniture and silk tapestries, a well-dressed group of people awaited the appearance of the Raja himself. Slightly apart from the rest sat Clicker Binny.
All right,
trying
Watts,
to
thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry for interrupting you. Continue.
That's okay. Slightly apart from the rest sat Clicker Binny, trying to show the same wide-eyed expression of awe the other lady showed. With her was Ed Lowry.
Clicker, this place smells bad.
Shut up, Mug. That's incense.
Yeah, well, I wish we were out of here.
Scared?
Oh, my eye.
Now, we get things straight. You keep that reflector with the flashbulb under your coat till the lights are out. Then we get it set and ready.
We've been over all that before.
Well, don't miss it. Point the reflector at the ghost, and when I click the shutter, the bulb will go off.
And we'll go out on our ears.
That's okay by me, as long as we get the picture.
Ugh.
Raja stepped from behind heavy drapery with his head swathed in a turban of royal purple, and a gown of similar color came to within a few inches of the floor. His deep-set, heavy-lidded eyes surveyed the people in the room for a minute, and then he took his place at the head of the table and motioned wordlessly for the others to gather close to him. As they did so, the lights became dimmer, and then the room was dark. In an adjoining room, a man and woman stood with many yards of cheesecloth draped about them.
It's out to ring above.
To commune with the spirits that lie beyond the grave, I must ask that all of you remain absolutely silent and concentrate on the hope of seeing one who was dearly beloved to you in life. While you concentrate, I shall place myself in a state of mind that comes close to the borderline beyond which no person once crossing has ever returned in body. In a moment, if conditions in the atmosphere are right, it may be possible that the voice of someone who means much to you will make itself heard. Then, if absolute silence prevails and nothing happens to disturb the spell, this spirit may come and let itself be seen. If it is recognized by any one of you, please speak softly and address it by name.
I'm gonna go out first tonight, Jane.
I wonder who's gonna call you daddy this time, Greer.
Not so loud. Where's the megaphone? I've got to get the old sepulchral spirit in my voice.
Right here.
Drape this stuff around me now.
Get that megaphone up the wall there and start talking. The Raja's pressed the signal button.
Right. Someone is near the borderline. Come to me.
That sounds like John.
I must caution you not to speak out until you see him and recognize him.
Someone calls me. I hear a voice. I hear a voice. Who calls me?
I feel a presence in this room. Someone from the hereafter is calling for attention. Come, give me your name.
My name was John.
John, will you let us see you?
Someone is calling for me. I will let myself be seen.
Come, John. A friend of yours is here.
I would like to have a word with her.
Confusion.
Who did that?
Someone took a picture.
What in the blazes?
Who did that? John, where are you?
This way.
Raja?
I know I'm creating a moment.
Well, it's top of 50 if your moment needs to be created.
Girl, I just needed to scroll. Turn on the lights! What is the meaning of this disturbance? This is profane! This is unheard of!
This is the way out.
We got it. We got it.
Does anybody actually know that song?
Yeah, I just don't remember exactly what it sounds like.
I only remember the Kill Bill version.
Hard to sing though. It's hard to hum that song.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a few moments.
Gong.
The theme fades in briefly before fading out again for commercial break. Theme fades in out with.
A few moments are over. Now to continue with our story. When Britt Reed heard through society friends that Raja, the spiritualist, was using his supposed occult powers to persuade widows to trust their money to his accomplice, he had clicker Benny and get a photograph of the specter at one of the seances. The next day, when Britt Reed came to the office, Ed Lowry was there before him.
The girl got a beautiful shot, boss. It shows that fake up to a fairly well.
Good enough, Lori. We can use that photo in Sunday supplement in a few weeks. I'm planning on a feature story dealing with these racketeers and ghosts.
Well, I can contribute.
How's that?
Well, I can contribute. There's been lots of cases where women have been told by the crook they thought to be the spirit of their dear departed to go and sink their cash into a phony stock and bonds.
Where'd you get that?
Police headquarters. They've had complaints on Raja.
They have?
Yeah?
That's odd. The other evening, a couple of women were telling me about him. They'd seen him sent to a man named Abbott. Yeah.
Guy.
He sold them like stocks. Weren't worth a hoot.
That's what the cops were told, but the law can't prove a thing.
I know it. Yeah. Well, perhaps an expose in the Sentinel. Yeah, that would be some good. That's what I had in mind, Lori.
Raja'll sue if you mention him.
Let him sue.
And it won't get anywhere, boss. That's the tough part of it. He'll fold up and move to another city if things get too tough here. There's no way to get the goods on him, and less chance of linking Abbott up with him.
It's a confused shame that this sort of thing can go unchecked.
You're telling me. Why, say, the way Raja and Abbott work the racket, it's almost foolproof.
Where's the picture Miss Minnie took?
Here. Take a look at it.
Yeah. That's something.
Isn't that the Lulu? It's a darn shame the cops can't take that as evidence.
Wouldn't mean a thing.
I know! Raja didn't charge anything for the seance, so the law can't touch him. Hang it all, it's the old story. The law can't touch him.
The law couldn't get at Raja and his racket, but Britt had deeper plans when he arranged for the picture that to be made. We find him in his apartment with Cato, his faithful servant, and the only living man to know him as the Green Hornet.
Green Hornet. This picture, Cato, shows me how the ghost appears and where he comes from.
Yes, Mr. Britt.
And a careful study, I can get a fairly good idea of this man's face and spirit, of the gaze that's draped over his head. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think that with that, I can step out as the next seance.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to give the Raja the shock of his life.
How?
The Green Hornet is going to a seance. Next ghost that Raja summons from behind those drapes is going to be to have altogether too much to say. Now we've got to make some plans. Yeah, some rather elaborate plans.
Yes?
It'll be in one of them. He uses a photograph. Kato, that's probably played from the same back room that the ghosts wait their turn in.
What about that?
Let's see. Abbott, that's the name of the bird that handles the financial end. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give him an invitation to the next seance. Yeah. I'm gonna wonder if he has I wonder what he'll have to say. he won't dare say much in front of the guests neither. Well, Willow Roger. But after the guests are gone, I wonder.
Several evenings later, an exceptionally fashionable group of people were in attendance at the seance. Before the Raja made his appearance, he met his accomplice, Abbott, in the side room.
Have you seen all the new people that are here tonight? I wouldn't know from the new from the old. Well, we're getting the society trade now, Abbott. People worth lots of money. No, not so loud. They can't hear me in the next room. What are you going to do in here anyway? Sit in. Sort of unusual, isn't it? Any objections? No. No objections, of course. Glad to have you here. I just thought I'd see if there were, and if you weren't trying to double cross on your own book. Whatever gave you that idea, Abbott? You've been mighty quick to suspect me. I had sufficient reason to. Oh, okay, Raja. You just don't try anything at all. You better go and sit down. I'm going to start in a couple minutes. Right.
Oh, thank you so much for your donation, Sharp Steph. For Cucumber, one of my favorite movies, Fifth Element, you are Zorg.
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel.
Oh.
That's so good.
I love that.
That's so good. Which one's Zorg?
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah,
Jean-Baptiste. This should be worth watching, you fake. Greer?
Ready for the music?
Yes. You may start the recording now. Give them a good show tonight, Greer. Now, Jane,
Yes?
you are to be the daughter of James Stillwell. He is in the group.
Drowned last summer, didn't I?
That's right.
I have the part memorized.
Good. I'll go and start things.
I'm gonna ask that guy for a raise and pay one of these days.
Oh, I'm worried about that picture someone took the other night.
Haven't heard anything from it. What's that to worry about?
Oh, I don't know. Greer, but just the same, it's a little odd, don't you think?
I am the great Telboras! Raja, doing my thing from far away.
Keep still.
They can't hear us.
Who?
That mask.
The Hornet.
Keep your voices down, or you'll regret it.
What's the matter with...
Steady, you crook. You're gonna take a little nap. You went out nicely, young lady.
Yikes.
Wow.
You... Bill Cosby.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
TOS.
Yakety, schmackety doo.
Stay right down there. All right, Kato. You can come in now.
They made no noise.
Well, that was the big gamble. I guess they've grown as accustomed to keeping quiet back here that they did it subconsciously.
Here's what you want.
Very well. Hurry and get in set on that machine.
Yes, sir.
Now where can I... let me see. There's a good place to hide.
Question mark?
You have the car ready right outside the window?
Yes, sir.
What time is it now?
10 o'clock.
We've got to handle things just right. Stop the machine.
If it is recognized by any of you, please speak softly and address it by name. Concentrate, my friends. Concentrate.
Now for it.
We must all concentrate. There seems to be a disturbing influence among us.
Is there someone called Lucia?
That's me.
Concentrate, my dear. Concentrate. Do you speak from the hereafter?
I speak to someone called Lucia.
Vincent? Vincent, is that you?
You wish to ask me something?
Something is wrong.
Yes. Tell me, dear. Are you happy?
Yes, Lucia. I am happy.
Before you left, I never knew. Was there any pain? Did you suffer, dear?
There was no pain.
We missed you so much. My Schitt's Creek.
Taking it upon herself to do Catherine O'Hara.
On Schitt's Creek.
Lucia, there's one thing you must do.
Yes, tell me.
It concerns money.
Yes.
You must invest your insurance. Take it from the bank and invest it.
But I don't quite understand. What are
Hear
you
me,
trying to...
Lucia. A good investment house like Gurney Sanders.
What?
What?
Concentrate.
My line.
Concentrate. Do not disturb the spell.
I'll remember the name, Vincent. Tell me a little more, Vincent. I can't see you now. Tell me a little more. Vincent?
Concentrate, my friends. Do not break the spell.
Someone whose name is Elizabeth.
That's my name.
Elizabeth, your brother sends you word through me.
Yes, my brother. Where is he?
He couldn't come. He sends you word. Do not trust any but the firm of Gurney Sanders with your investments. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. My brother was always afraid I
can do no more. I can do no more tonight. There is a disturbing influence here. The seance has ended. Well, please, the lights. Another time. But please, go now. Go. Now. Go.
I want to talk to Vincent again.
Another time, please.
My brother. Can I get more word from my brother?
Another time, I tell you. Another time. Go. Get out. Get out. Leave me. I am not well.
The Raja turned up the lights, and the amazed people were hurriedly sent from the luxurious room, all but Abbott, who remained behind until the others had gone. And then...
You dirty double-crossing crook! It's a good thing I came here tonight.
Abbott, believe me, there was something wrong. I don't know what happened to Greer.
I can tell you that something happened to Greer. You decided to play along with that Gurney Sanders firm. Huh? I got the tip off of that, Raja. That is why I came here tonight.
You're crazy, I tell you.
Oh, no, I am not. You are the one that's crazy.
Thank you so much, Arsenal Roy 2K, coming through with that $20. Accents, we have Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy for Haley and Justin, because of course we do. I love it.
Great, those guys.
Let's start right there. Oh, no, I'm not. You are the one that's crazy to think you could pull something like that over me. Maybe you thought my office wasn't swank enough for my society swells, huh?
No.
You had gear all pine for that stuff. Out. Oh, you had gear all primed up to give that stuff out. Then when you saw me, you didn't get the chance to change the instructions.
It isn't true.
Oh, yes, it is. I am not a blind fool, you know. Raja, you didn't get the idea. You don't get the idea you can double cross me.
All right, you blustering idiot. Just what do you propose to do?
I'm going to smash you.
No, you're not. Maybe you're the one that took another picture the other night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you thought a photograph of one of the ghosts would smash me. Well, let me tell you this. I know the law, and I've stayed inside the law, and that's more than you have done.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is. You open your mouth, I'll send you to jail.
You can't do it.
Oh, yes, I can. There have been plenty of people who have gone to your place and bought worthless stock. There you have been a lot to others that have brought stock from you, and you've been told the stock went down, that what they bought on margin was wiped out. I happen to know, but that you never bought the stock at all. You just pocketed the dough. Well, don't get any foolish ideas about trying to make trouble for me.
You can't double cross me and get away with it. Who's that?
How do I know? Where's Greer? You can ask him. I didn't try to double cross you, Abbott. Greer! Where are you? Answer the door.
I'll go myself. We'll continue this discussion a little later, Raja. I'm not through by any means.
Where's he at?
Stand aside. Let's go through the place.
Police! What's the meaning of this?
Oh, what do you want here?
Where's the Green Hornet?
The Green Hornet? I know nothing about the Green Hornet.
He's hiding out here someplace.
I just got the phone call a little while ago, and we came right over. It's too bad he didn't do something about you two rats before he skipped out.
He's probably gone by this time.
Whoever called you is mistaken. There was no phone call from here, and the Green Hornet has not been here.
And we don't want you cops around. Clear out.
What are you doing here, Abbott?
I am reading his palm.
You think fast on your feet, don't you, Raja?
Let's have a look behind there.
One moment, officer. Maybe you've heard that a warrant is required before you can search a man's home.
You know all the laws, don't you?
Sufficient of them.
Recording of Abbott and Raja.
I got the tip off on that. Raja, that's why I came here tonight.
Someone in there?
Come on.
That's my voice.
Let's go see.
Oh no, I'm not. You are the one that's crazy to think you could pull off something like that over me. Maybe you thought my office wasn't swag enough for the society swells.
You two, talking.
Yeah, it's a frame up.
Shut up. Let's listen.
No. You had Greer all primed to give you that stuff out. Then when you saw me, you didn't get a chance to change the instructions.
It isn't true.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, let me out of here.
Stay right where you are.
Turn that thing off.
Quiet, Raja.
Click. Looks like we got the goods on you at last.
Oh, let me go. Let me out of here.
No, you don't. Not so fast.
That record will hold in court.
Hang on to these two.
We're taking you both in, and that record as well.
No, it's a frame up. I tell you, you can't do it.
Let me go. This intrusion, you have no warrant.
We're taking you guys in without a warrant. Take that record along.
Who did it? Who did it?
Hey, look over there. Those two on the floor.
Holy mackerel. What's happened to him?
It's Greer. Your helpers.
I knew there was something wrong. I told you, Abbott. I told you that Greer wasn't the one who appeared.
They're alive, all right. Just knocked out.
Yeah, we better call the boys and have the wagon sent over. This thing's bigger than we thought.
Yeah. Take that record so we don't lose that.
I've got it. And hey, holy cats, look at this. I get it now. We were sent over here to get the Green Hornet. Okay, look what's on the record.
The mark of the Green Hornet.
Oh, there he goes. He's outside. He sneaked out this window. Boys, I'd say offhand the Hornet framed this whole thing.
I told you we were framed.
It won't hold in court.
Oh, yes, this will hold in court, Raja. And for once in his life, the Green Hornet's done a good turn for the police department.
Ah.
I'm walking here.
Daily Sentinel. Well, that was weird. Daily Sentinel. Extra paper. Read all about the Raja. Green Hornet trapped spiritualist. Green Hornet still at large. Sentinel entry paper. Extra.
And bum, 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 bum.
The Green Hornet wins again.
Alrighty.
One more, baby.
Can we take a quick intermission real quick?
Yeah, let's take a pee intermission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Intermission.
You can roll that.
Yeah.
You can roll that footage.
Yeah.
That
do
beautiful
that.
bean footage.
All right, we'll be back in just a little bit, and
Like,
we'll show
I mean,
you a
we'll
little bit
literally
of
be
what
back
we
in a
do here
minute.
on the studio if you're new. So here you
Minute
go.
and a half.
See you in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
And we are Perception Studio.
Wild turkey that hungers for blood.
Hey, how goes Dandy? Hi, I'm Haley.
And I'm Andrew.
Fuck you. Yes, I'm kind of shit.
The room begins to fill with a bunch of cola. Our heroes begin to drown.
What my favorite movie of each year was?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally fine if I get crushed by a giant dragon schlong. If that's how I'm gonna go, then like that's a way to go.
I believe you. I say, tickle this, bitch, and I take.
We'll send a feel you later.
That was almost good.
The donation of 200 in overpriced. Look under your seats because everybody gets a reroll. So you get a reroll. You get a reroll. You get a reroll.
Yeah, I hate it so much. And people are like, no.
You know, sexual stuff. But we're just a little more grounded. So your progression is in the sky.
Get in here.
Get in the
I gotta stop squeezing. I gotta scoot your fucking chair over. Is that better? No, go away. Oh, jeez.
What happened to Cucumber?
Tune in next to find out.
On Dimension XX.
Is that a Jareth wig?
Why does this not work?
That is a Jareth
That is a
wig, isn't
Jareth
it?
wig.
Shh.
Don't ruin it. It's for my next role.
Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing a. You'll hear it. We'll announce it.
I want you to wear that all the time now.
So we're back. We're doing a play called it's a radio show called The Fabulous Dr. Tweety. That was written apparently for the American Tobacco Company.
Oh, no.
Marshall famous cigarettes.
Gotta love 1940s America.
Yeah. June 30th, 1946 for NBC.
46. Ooh.
Where the entire show was made just for selling cigarettes, and then there happened to be a show with it.
That's so funny.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're all in different squares now.
Should we all say who we are?
Yeah, we shifted because you guys shut yours off.
Oh.
Sorry, we screwed it up.
Drink up, move down.
All right. Cucumbers first.
Well, cucumbers
Yep.
first, so I'm going.
Let him go first.
What's up?
You're first.
We're doing casting.
Well, first what?
You're first.
Thank you.
To
Who's
announce
up first?
To announce.
What's on second?
What are you doing?
What? Are you flying across the screen, bud?
I'm
Doing
stretching.
sit-ups for the day.
I've been sitting all night. I wanted to stretch my limbs.
Your whims?
My limbs.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Sharp Stuff, for your $10
Perfect.
donation. Thank you so much.
The worm.
Ryan, you are going to be the worm from Labyrinth.
Hello?
Hello.
It's like he already
Come on in.
knew.
Meet the missus.
Come on in and meet the missus.
Have we?
Hello.
What marker were we at, Diva?
Come inside.
Oh,
Have we hit the marker yet to sing?
So, are we at
We did
100
all-
yet?
We never sang.
Yeah.
We did not sing.
We didn't sing.
I'm sorry.
Start.
I was not aware that there was a singing today as well. So I'm
Yeah,
not.
whenever we hit 100.
Yeah. Okay. I have not been tracking the donations. I apologize.
No,
I
you're
did
good.
not
Okay,
know
we still
that
got
were doing
time.
that.
Yeah, so we'll just
Yeah.
sing at the start then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sing for all of time.
We'll sing our 3 pages and then we'll do the impressions.
That sounds perfect.
Sounds like good.
All right.
Okay, Cucumber, now are you ready?
Yeah.
Tell us who you're playing.
I'm playing Thaddeus Q. Tweety,
Oh.
The star.
the star.
And I am playing narrator and judge.
I'm playing Miss Tilsey.
I'm the announcer.
I am Miss Jane Taylor.
Ah.
And I'm Chunk, playing Oscar Schlupp.
And I'll be Barbara.
And I'm Welby.
Well, I'll be.
Well,
Okay. So we're singing.
I'm Diva's stage manager still.
There's 3 pages.
Okay, it's Paul Mall, not Pell Mell, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Paul
Paul Mall.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know why that's.
All
no,
famous
it's misspelled.
cigarettes.
On the top it says Paul Mall, and then over here
Yeah.
it's Pell Mall.
Yeah, it's A's. All A. A's across the board.
He's across the board. Ends across the board.
So when you get to
Brian knows because he used to smoke in the 40s.
Yep.
All right. Opening in New York, Paul Mall's famous cigarettes present Frank Morgan as the fabulous Dr. Tweety. Paul Mall famous cigarettes, wherever a particular people congregate on land, in the air, the sea, wherever particular people congregate. Paul Mall famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they are mild. Pall Mall famous cigarettes are made from Pall Mall's traditionally fine imported and domestic tobaccos. Pall Mall's greater strength levels the smoke further. It filters the smoke, gives it at the very first puff that cooler, smoother taste. Wherever particular people congregate, Pall Mall famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they're mild.
Reception Studio does not endorse smoking. It's just the part of the play.
Yes. It's just the 1940s.
Paul Mall famous cigarettes presents Frank Morgan as the famous the fabulous Dr. Tweety, written by Robert Riley Croucher. One touch of nature makes this whole world kin. And every Sunday morning, Dr. Tweety gets in touch with nature. He has a little garden in the back of his house, and there is nothing Dr. Tweety likes better than to put on his old clothes and putter around among his prize-winning weeds. The other day, while trimming a tree, he made an exciting discovery.
Well, what have we here? A little nest.
Yes, Dr. Tweety found a little nest full of
Hornets, hornets, hold the door open, hornets.
Yes, these hornets were as mad as Miss Tilsley, the dean of women, and she is as mad as a hornet.
Tilsey.
Dr. Tweety, you have no idea how it offends me to see you wandering around the campus in those disreputable looking clothes.
Well, Miss Tilsey, this more or less my day to dig holes.
You look like you crawled out of one.
You know what they say. Everybody must eat a peck of dirt before he dies. eyes.
Well, you're certainly the man who came to dinner.
You'll feel differently about it when my garden comes up. Miss Tilsey, your name is on the first onion. Furthermore, I'd like to pick a corsage for you to wear to the dance tonight.
What? Onions?
Flowers, Miss Tilsey, very pretty. Flowers, I'll have some 4 o'clocks for you at 8 o'clock.
Oh, yes! I wanted to speak to you about tonight. Do you realize that during the dance would be an excellent opportunity to pilfer the dormitories?
Miss Tilsey, are you suggesting we...
I'm suggesting that you get rid of that tramp who has been camping on the edge of the woods. I just don't feel safe with a man so close.
Don't worry, you're safe. I mean, I'm sure he is quite harmless.
I'll tell you, he is a dangerous character. I know he is, Dr. Tweety. I appeal to you. Get that man as far as possible from the school.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, Miss Tilsey, I'll get rid of him.
Thank you.
Don't give it another thought. I'll take care of everything. You have seen the last of the tramp.
What do you mean I gotta scram?
I mean precisely that. I'm sorry, but you'll have to put out that fire and be on your way, and don't ever come back here. That's an order.
Whose order?
Miss Tilsey's.
No skirts telling me what?
Never mind. Put out that fire and what is that you're cooking?
Slumgullion.
Oh, well, gather up your things and what is a slumgillion?
Mulligan stew.
Oh, well, now pack up your... Smells good, doesn't it?
Wanna put on the nose bag with me? Grab yourself a can and dip in.
No, thank you. I wouldn't think... Wait, Jean-Baptiste, I wouldn't think of it. But I'm glad you asked me. It proves I was right and Miss Tilsey was wrong. I've always been a good judge of character. I can see you are fundamentally a generous person, so I'll have some slumgillion.
Well, here.
Don't bother, thank you. I can help myself. I don't want much, just a sample.
Hey, take it easy.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'm so sick of watercress salad at the school cafeteria. Nothing like the outdoor life to whet the appetite. I envy you, my friend. As Walt Whitman put it, a foot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me. The long brown path before me leading wherever I choose.
Well, if you like it so much, why don't you become a bum? You'd make a swell bum.
Me? Thaddeus Q. Tweety, Doctor of Philosophy? A bum?
That's what this country needs. More high-class bums.
I guess I do look like a bum in these old gardening clothes.
It's a great life, Mac. Have you ever been married?
No.
Oh, well, I was. That's why I appreciate this life. The trees don't talk back to you. All you got to worry about is the beagles.
The witch?
The long arms.
I beg your pardon.
The cops.
Oh. Well, the ones in this district are certainly stupid. So why should you worry about the police?
Well, because, brother, they're standing right behind you.
Bum, bum,
Bum, bum, bum.
But, Judge, I am not a vagrant. I'm Dean of Men at Potts College. Dr. Tweety is the name. Thaddeus Q, Ph.D.
That's right. Me and him as a couple of college teachers.
I see. And your name, sir, is?
Dr. Doe is the name. John Doe.
Now, my friend, leave everything to me. I'll take care of this. His honor knows a Skolo when he sees one.
Sergeant, book these bums.
Just a minute, Judge. I can identify myself.
Yeah, my fraternity brother can identify us.
I have my wallet here somewhere. Oh, here is a memorandum. I received this morning. You will notice that it is addressed to Dr. Thaddeus Q. Tweety and is signed by Miss Tilsey, the Dean of Women.
Let me see that.
It is in reference to my personal appearance when gardening.
Dr. Tweety, I am no longer able to restrain myself. Your appearance this morning is without doubt the most...
I'd rather you didn't read it aloud.
Yes, I see what you mean. Well, Dr. Tweety, I guess we made a little mistake. Please, accept our apology.
Doctor, perfectly all right. Don't give it another thought.
Us docs will excuse you this time, but don't let it happen again. Be seeing you.
Come back here, you.
But, Judge, surely you don't intend to prosecute this poor fellow.
He's a bum. I'm booking him.
Is the taste of freedom a crime? Why is he simply a carefree traveler on life's highways?
A highwayman, eh?
Hey, Doc.
I know what I'm doing, my friend. Your Honor, take away his freedom and you might as well take away his life.
Come on, Doc. Give me a break.
I'm an excellent judge of character, and this man's face is as honest and innocent as mine.
Okay, take it easy, Doc. Take it easy.
Book him, Sergeant.
Remember, Judge, stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage.
You wanna bet?
Be merciful. Sweet mercy is nobility's true badge. As Shakespeare said, it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes.
I'm giving him 30 days, and he's gonna take it.
But your honor!
Let it go, Doc. I'll settle for the 30 days.
No, my friend. I want to see justice done. Your honor! I refuse to stand by and see this man unjustly persecuted.
Will you vouch for him?
Where do I sign?
Right here.
Thaddeus Q. Tweety.
Okay. He's all yours.
Justice is the queen of virtues. Let justice be done. What do you mean, old mine?
He's paroled in your care for 1 year.
My care?
Take him home with you.
Home? With me?
And remember, if he does anything wrong, you're responsible.
No. Miss Tilsey, the college, the dance, no!
Don't worry, Doc. For you, I'll tread the straight and narrow. I'm an honest bum. I'll prove it. Here's your wallet back.
Oh, Miss Tilsey, isn't the dance a tremendous success?
Yes, but I can't imagine what's happened to Dr. Tweety.
I've taken in $500. What should I do with the money?
Oh, here comes Dr. Tweety now. Run along and dance. I'll speak to him about it.
Thanks, Miss Tildes.
Oh, good evening, Miss Tilsey. I'm sorry to be late for the dance.
We missed you.
Really?
Yes. Everything has gone smoothly. Tell me, did you get that tramp out of the woods?
Tramp. Oh, yes. I got him out of the woods, all right.
Good. I don't want to see him again.
You won't, Miss Tilsey, you won't. Not if I can help it.
It's good to know I can depend on you sometimes. I'll sleep easier tonight thanks to you.
Oh, Miss Tilsey, I've done nothing.
Just to be on the safe side, I want you to keep the proceeds from this dance in your house tonight.
Oh, no. Wouldn't it be much better to keep the money in the school safe?
Oh, all right. But I'll have it brought over to you in the morning to deposit in the bank.
Miss Tilsey, might I be frank with you?
About what?
About, there's no point in being evasive, is there?
Evasive?
I might as well tell you and get it over with.
Tell me what? What are you trying to say?
Miss Tilsey! May I have this dance?
Salt, pepper, onions, carrots, slumgullion. Come in.
Good morning. I'm Jane Taylor.
Pleased to meet you.
Is Dr. Tweety in?
Nope.
Do you expect him back soon?
Yep.
I was in charge of the ticket sales for the dance last night. The money was given to Dr. Tweety for him to take to the bank. What is that you're cooking?
Slumgullion.
Oh, are you Dr. Tweety's cook?
Cook, gardener, valley, and general factory.
General Factorium, isn't it?
Yeah, the doc's got so much brains, he needs somebody to look after him. And I'm the guy to do it. I give him my right arm up to here for him. What a pal. Know what he said to me this morning? Flowers is lovely. Love is flower-like. Friendship is a sheltering tree. Don't make sense, but it sounds pretty.
Yes, I think it was said by Samuel Coleridge.
No, Doc said it.
But Coleridge wrote it.
Well, then he stole it from the Doc.
Where's Dr. Tweety?
He went to see some dame named Tilly.
Miss Tilsey, I don't wish to interrupt your work here, but since last night I have done some thinking.
I appreciate the warning.
I have been thinking about that tramp.
Why? You took care of him, didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I've taken good care of him. Frankly, Miss Tilsey, I don't believe he is as bad as you seem to think. After all, there is a little good in every man.
A little?
We should look for the good in people, not the bad. Trust them and encourage them. And I know I could make a new man out of that tramp.
Have you seen the morning paper?
No, but I am a sound judge of character. And
there was a robbery last night.
A robbery?
Ace KO, thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I quote, last night, Oscar Schlupp's butcher on shop on West 3rd Street burglared. A vagrant who was seen in the vicinity earlier in the evening is under suspicion. An arrest is expected momentarily. Unquote. Well, now what have you say?
Goodbye, Miss Tilsey. Welby, where are you? Where are you?
Right here, Doc. What's cooking? I seen you steaming down the block and nothing flat.
Why did you do it? Or did you do it? No, you didn't do it. I know you didn't.
Didn't what?
You were here all night. You didn't leave the house once. You didn't even put your nose out the door, did you?
I wasn't gone long, Doc.
Well, it was only to get a breath of fresh air. You didn't leave the campus. You weren't anywhere near the town. Were you?
Sure I was. What's cooking?
Cooking? Yes. You aren't making slumgullion.
Yeah, Doc. I'm whipping up a batch for you.
Oh, without meat, of course. It's vegetarian slumgullion.
No, it's got meat. The best, Doc. The very best.
So, you were at the butcher's last night?
Yeah, I cleaned him out.
Oh, no.
He didn't have much, but I got all he had. Oh, Doc, look over there on the table.
Money.
That's for you, Doc. Some dame was here this morning and said to,
the dame. Is this the loot?
Yeah. The proceeds from last night. $500. Not bad for a little town.
Why did you do it?
Do what?
Take the money.
I only took it to give you, Doc. Come on, let's put this on the nose bag.
This is a fine way to repay the man who befriended you.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's eat, Doc. Soup's on. Hey, where you going?
I'm taking this money down to the butcher. Maybe I can reason with him.
$500? Them butchers sure got a racket these days.
Right. Before Frank Morgan continues, here is Ernest Chappell.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever noticed what happens when a Pall Mall smoker tries to light an old-fashioned short cigarette? Unconsciously, he holds the flame of a good half inch beyond the tip of the short cigarette. He's looking for something that isn't there. He's looking for a Pall Mall's distinguished length and shape. The streamlined Pall Mall design, outstanding. And they are mild, outstanding. Pall Mall is smoother, outstanding. Pall Mall is cooler, and they are mild. And that very at the very first puff, Pall Mall's greater length travels the smoke further, filters it naturally over the longer route of Pall Mall's traditionally fine tobaccos. Yes, Pall Mall's greater length filters the smoke, gives it at the very first puff that cooler, smoother taste. Pall Mall cigarettes, outstanding. And they're mild. Whatever particular people congregate, Pall Mall famous cigarettes, outstanding. And they're mild.
Nothing fade in for.
And now back to Frank Morgan back to Cucumber as the fabulous Dr. Tweety. They say that speech is silver and silence is gold. As usual, Dr. Tweety has picked the wrong time to go off the gold standard at the butcher shop.
Good morning, sir. I take it you are Oscar Schlapp?
No, mate.
I am here on a very confidential matter. It concerns the robbery last night. Naturally, you would want your money back. I dare say you'd be so glad to get it back you would dismiss charges against the person who took it. I dare say. Wouldn't you?
Would I?
I asked you first.
Look, see this meat cleaver.
Sharp, isn't it?
See this chicken neck? Watch. That's what I'll do if I catch the guy who has my dough. Now, what do you want?
Do you have any fish?
Just what do you know about this robbery?
Well, would you mind putting that cleaver down?
I like the feel of it.
Oh, do you?
It talks my language. Now, what do you know about this robbery?
There's a lot to be said on both sides.
Of what?
Everything. Some people are one way, and others are different. That is to say, certain people under certain circumstances do certain things, and vice versa, of course. I hope I'm not taking up your time.
Get to the point.
All right, I will, Mr. Schlapp. I have the money that was stolen from your shop. No, put the cleaver down. I am here on behalf of the person who robbed you.
No, yeah? Who?
The party prefers to remain anonymous.
Oh, anonymous him.
Please, Mr. Schlapp, let me finish. This person is an unfortunate victim of his environment. As the twig is bent, so grows the tree. And this one is kind of crooked.
Yeah?
Who knows? Under the circumstances, you might have done the same thing. Put yourself in this poor man's position. You enter this heartless world alone. You are born without parents.
How?
You're an orphan. You have no mother to tell you what is right and what is wrong. You drift through life, trying to take things as you find them. Soon you are trying to find things to take. You're a crook.
Who's a crook?
No. This other man. Then imagine you meet a college teacher, a doctor of philosophy, a man of keen intelligence and a sound judge of character. He takes you in and gives you a home. You want to repay him for his kindness. You do it the only way you know how. You steal.
So what?
So take back your money and forgive this poor man. Withdraw the charges and trust me to do the right thing. How much was stolen?
$300.
Oh, thank you so much, Uber Baldy, for your donation of $10 cucumber. Let's give you the accent of a robot whose battery is running low. That is really good. I like that one.
$300. I have 200 too much.
There was 300 in the cash register and 200 in this drawer.
Of course. Here's 500. Now, shall we consider the incident closed?
What about the broken window?
Yes, the window. I'll pay for that out of my own pocket. Shall we say $300?
Shall we say 5?
3.
5. And what about
Five.
7?
3.
7. And what about the cash register?
Cash register.
Yeah, it's broke.
So am I.
Somebody's got to pay for it, or somebody's got to go to jail.
Oh, well, I have found 8. Very good fountain pen.
That's a nice watch you got.
Oh, no. The senior class gave me that.
You know, I could use a watch.
I'm sorry, that the one thing I won't. You'll be careful with it, won't you? It means a lot to me.
Are you home, Doc?
Yes, I'm home.
What's eating you? You look like you lost your friend.
Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I have no friends.
Sure you have. You got me.
Yes, I got you for 1 year.
Is that what's eating you? Don't worry, Doc. If you want me to stay with you, if you want me, I'll stay with you forever.
Oh, this was the most unkindest cut-up for when the noble Caesar saw him stab in gratitude more strong than a traitor's arms, quite vanquished him, then burst his mighty heart.
What a beautiful skull you got, Doc.
Speak to me. I gave you a helping hand and you bit it. Brutus, shame, 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 shame. Never have I been so hurt.
I done something wrong?
What about the $500?
Oh, you mean the proceeds from the dance last night?
Yes, you proceeds dance.
Yeah, the dame that left it said you'd know what to do with it.
Then you don't know the butcher shop.
He robbed me. $1 a pound for beef. Doc, did you think I swiped that 500? Oh, Doc.
My friend, have I accused you unjustly?
Never have I been so hurt.
What have I done?
Plenty. I turn my back and you bite me.
My friend.
Brutus. Shame. Shame.
Forgive me.
Don't speak to me. I thought you were the greatest guy in the world.
You did?
You was the big brain to me. I thought you was the sweetest guy that ever lived.
But my friend, believe me, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
It's the driver's gears all over again.
Take your hand off my shoulder. I don't like you no more.
Please don't say that. To err is human. To forgive is divine. A forgiving heart is worth more than all the golden gold. Yes, the money. I gave it to the butcher. The dance money. I had to give him my mountain pen and watch to get him to take it. Hello, Mr. Schlub.
No meat. Oh, it's you again. What do you want?
Well, it seems there has been a slight mistake.
What do you mean?
Mr. Schlop, I have some good news. My friend did not rob your store.
Oh, is that so?
Now, if you'll give me back my $512 and my pen and watch, we'll just forget the whole thing.
Just like that?
Yeah. Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother at all.
Thank you.
Do you see the sneak cleaver?
Yes, but I want my money back. My friend did not rob your store.
Well, then who did?
Well, that's just it. Who did? To give you a direct answer to a direct question, I think you did.
Oh, what?
In the first place, you said $300 was missing, but when you saw I had $500, you raised it to $5. Why?
Well...
I'll tell you why. You're a dishonest man. You robbed your own store, and I'll prove it.
I suppose I busted my own window and I crawled it. I suppose I busted my own window and crawled it through that little hole.
No.
I suppose I busted my own window and crawled it through that little hole. You good?
You got it.
Fixed it.
Got it?
No, you couldn't get through that little hole. I say the window is broken from the inside.
Well, what are you talking about? Somebody tossed a brick through the window and I was lying right there.
The brick couldn't have landed at this point. It's mathematically impossible. According to Euclid's calculus of tangents, differential, and integral, let x be the brick and y be the window. In the advancing difference notation, we regard x as the suffix which gives us our solution. You see? Impossible.
I tell you, somebody threw that brick in here.
No, it was merely dropped there, as proved by the depth of the indentation. A simple problem for trigonometry. But why go on? It's an open and shut case. You may fool the law of Pottsfields, but you cannot fool the law of physics. Pardon me, I want to call the police.
Wait a minute. Don't do that.
Well?
You see, I lost a lot of dough on the races, and I was afraid my wife would find out. I told her I was robbed, but I didn't know that she would call the police.
All that is no concern of mine. Just give me the money, the fountain pen, and the watch. Or consider the case closed.
Okay, sure. Here you are.
Thank you.
But I still don't know how you figured it out.
I didn't figure it out, but I'm an excellent judge of character. Good day.
Is Dr. Tweety home?
Nope. Doc ain't back yet.
Well, do you mind if I wait? I have to see him. It's terribly important. I have to see him about some money.
You ain't the girl who left the dance money for...
Dance money? Well, I don't know anything about that. I just want to borrow some money. My allowance hasn't come yet, and there's a dress downtown simply have to have. If I don't make a deposit on it, I'll lose it.
Home again, all's well that ends well.
Oh, Dr. Tweedy, I came to get some money for a dress I found down.
I know. Here you are. Count it. $500. It's yours.
500? But that's...
Hey, Doc.
Young lady, my advice is to take that money and put it in the bank.
Hey, Doc.
But Dr. Tweedy,
And don't ever bother me about money again.
Gee, I won't have to.
Oh, Doc.
Oh, run along.
Gosh, Dr. Tweedy, thanks a million. Goodbye.
Well, that's that. You should have seen me at the butcher shop. I was superb. A brilliant display of brain over brawn. You know, I would have made a wonderful detective. This man, Tweedy. What were you trying to say before?
Nothing, Doc. Nothing. You're so happy I just ain't got the heart to tell you.
What's happening to Ryan?
Oh no!
He just gave the money again to the wrong person, I think.
Oh, thanks, Uber. It's over.
It's over now.
It's over. We'll save it for next week.
Yeah.
We'll save it for
Happen
next
next
week.
week. I'll minion it up for you.
Yeah.
No.
Aha, sucker. You have to come back next week.
We got you.
Face.
Yeah,
Got you real good.
It's also,
Got it.
Out there, cucumber.
it's also good to check the link with the script so you guys can see it's good to check the link with the script so you guys can see how many lines people have coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't make me do Kermit next week.
You're gonna do it? Yeah, we won't make you do it.
Make Ryan do it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
To the page of the casting where it like says how many lines we have, because that might be helpful too.
Yeah, that's there too. It's in the link.
Oh, okay.
I gave him the same link that I gave you guys.
There.
Yeah,
It's all there.
We're posting a page of like the actual scripts, and then a casting page that has everybody's name. What?
Oh my gosh, your audio.
Oh no.
What happened to my audio?
It got real slow and
It's
sounded like
Cucumber's dying robot again.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh,
Yay.
now we can't hear him at all.
Who, me?
Huh? What?
Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry.
Me? I'm right here. I'm right here.
Well, that was
I'm
fun.
here.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining us on Trashterpiece Theatre.
Oh, shut up.
We'll be back next week. Same
Yeah,
time.
thanks for the fun.
Same channel.
Yay.
Don't forget tomorrow, 11:15 to 11:30, about 11:15, we're gonna say we're gonna go live to watch the SpaceX and
Nice.
NASA launch tomorrow.
Hopefully it'll go off, but
Hopefully, yeah.
same chances. 60% failure.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Brian, Cucumber, and Chunk, you guys are gonna watch, or
Brian, Art, probably Danny and Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Val.
Maybe Val. We'll let Brian host this one because he's.
I mean, really,
into it.
anybody
Yeah,
who wants to
'cause
pop in a
space.
Zoom call here could probably join us.
Yeah.
If
We're
you
just
got
gonna watch space probably
Watch
not
space
happen
stuff.
tomorrow.
nothing- talk about space shit.
Yeah.
And then so make sure you guys click the little heart so it'll tell you when.
Shit, he fell down the time tunnel again.
His batteries are running out.
He's much better at the powering down robot than I am.
You guys take it. You guys take it.
Oh yeah, click the heart if you want notifications
just
for
got-
when we go live. Make sure you follow us. Join our Discord so you can always see what we're up to. Because even though we have a posted schedule, which is also always in the Discord, it's the best place to find out anytime anything new or unplanned is going to happen. And we've got a wonderful community that is hubbed right there. Join the hub.
Join it.
That felt bad in my mouth.
Blech.
But yes, join us. And as always, we thank you everyone for your donations. Everything goes directly back into the channel so that we can continue to create wonderful content for all of you. And whoop, we lost somebody. Oh, bye, Diva.
Well, see you later.
Well, see you later.
well, see you later.
We are going
yeah.
to rate our friends Catherine Lynn.
Yay!
Catherine.
Catherine.
Bye,
That's
everybody.
wonderful.
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Thank y'all for coming.
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.